These days, almost all bold and beautiful viewers concur on two things. Douglas is the cutest kid ever, and it's time for the show to unveil Bill's true motivations. Practically everything else has people taking sides, including the friendship between Brooke and Taylor and the new man in the life of the blonde. Hollis, I'm sorry. Actually, I had a completely other column prepared. Then Friday's episode debuted. Hollis and Brooke's date was endearing and realistic feeling, with sweet little asides about her having a degree in chemistry and creating the belief formula they were getting to know one another. They connected far better than I had anticipated, and their kiss was really darn sensual. Then, though, she unfriended him and expelled him. Liam and Hope, the latter of whom I swear was intoxicated, were conversing about Brooke's love life down at the cabin in the meantime. Hope said, "My mom should be with someone that connects with her and understands her." However, to be honest, that made little sense given that Deacon's affections for Sheila remain a secret and Ridge is clearly unmarried, as far as we know. Liam noted that the leading runners, Ridge, Bill, and Deacon, weren't actually available at the moment. If none of them are possibilities, who else? Questioned Hope. Who might be compatible with my mother? Someone with whom she already feels a connection. Fade to Brooke and Taylor chatting on the couch about how dating stinks and how they didn't want to be by themselves. Brooke confessed, "I don't want to spend the time getting to know someone." Taylor opined that they had reached a stage in their relationship when they preferred to forego the getting to know you phase and be with someone who accepted them for who they are. The ladies were hugging and arranging a movie night by the conclusion of the episode, and I was thinking, man, all those folks who called us to task, some very nastily, for suggesting Brooke and Taylor are heading toward a romance might want to brace themselves. Between the lines, you won't be surprised to learn that I typically know a little bit more about future plots than individuals who don't have my fantastic profession, because I have it. It sometimes makes it a little simpler to comprehend what's going on screen. Yet, as far as the relationship between Bill and Sheila is concerned, I completely admit that's not the case. Bill vowed this week to assist Sheila in developing a relationship with Finn and, consequently, Steffi. Here's what I don't understand. No matter what else Bill is dealing with, why would he purposefully want to put Steffi in danger? He formerly had a strong affection for this woman, who many others still consider to be their soulmate. Yet he persists in pressuring the two women into a relationship despite knowing Sheila came dangerously close to killing Steffi. It eludes me. And none of the various hypotheses that are being put up help to explain Bill's actions. For instance, Sheila wouldn't be shocked by Bill's choice to reunite her with Finn if, as many have speculated, Sheila were hypnotizing or brainwashing him in some way. Yes, I suppose she could have given him the impression that it was entirely his idea, but honestly, does this show seem up to the task of handling something that complex? Family issues. Yet, since the characters on this program aren't genuinely capable of thinking about two things at once, while completely ignoring his own, Bill is fixated on Sheila's relationship with her kid. Bill may have determined that Sheila is all he requires, but wouldn't it be lovely to see him longing for Liam, Wyatt, and Will? He and Sheila might go to Il Giardino for dinner, and while Sheila is staring adoringly at Deacon, her beau/protector might notice his sons across the room having supper with their wives and longingly remember some of the laughs they had previously enjoyed. And why doesn't Liam mention his dad moving in with the outcast of the community while he's not spending hours talking about Douglas' new living situation? He can say to Hope, "I know how you feel when it comes to missing Douglas. That's how I feel about my father. Even though he lives just across town, there is so much space between us that he might as well be living on a yacht." Humans are capable of thinking about two things at once, even characters from Bold and Beautiful, Family Rivalry. The passages where Thomas resolved to be the father Douglas deserved kind of stunned me. I kind of anticipated him to go off the deep end, maybe even scheme with Sheila to sabotage Steffi and Finn, given the way he's been depicted over the past year or so. That would, in their thoughts, open the door for them to individually develop a stronger bond with their own boys. And why doesn't Liam mention his dad moving in with the outcast of the community while he's not spending hours talking about Douglas' new living situation? He can say to Hope, "I know how you feel when it comes to missing Douglas. I have that sentiment for my father. Even though he lives just across town, there is so much space between us that he might as well be living on a yacht." Humans are capable of thinking about two things at once, even characters from Bold and Beautiful. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.